Today I have the craziest Roblox news. Like a player literally getting arrested, a popular YouTuber mad, some weird UGC stuff and more. So please, before we start, subscribe. We're trying to reach 400,000 subs and so many of you aren't subbed. Click the button and let's get into it. Let's start something very small but cool. Roblox recently changed its notifications tab, and it looks pretty cool. You can select what type of notice you want and stuff. So yeah, please act excited, I promise there's better news later. Speaking of which, let's get into our next story. Recently, a Roblox clone and its competitor have been trying to steal developers and players. What they did was message a lot of developers, pitch why they're better than Roblox, and even offer money for them to leave Roblox to join them. Pretty insane. And it gets crazy when you look at the website, because it's literally a carbon copy of Roblox. For the UI at least, I have yet to see gameplay. Luckily though, for obvious reasons, almost no one is taking their offer. Another interesting thing people pointed out is, on the clone website it looks like they also fake their players. Like I said, a lot of these have a few 100,000 active, which if was true, this could be a genuine competitor to Roblox, but I doubt there's millions of active users on the website. Also, while looking through their games, I noticed they were stealing a lot of Roblox games. Like they had the Gucci event here, and nowhere did they say in the official collab, so they just stole the game. Pretty crazy stuff going on. Speaking of which, there's a new trend going on in the UGC space, where people are making heads of popular YouTubers like MrBeast, Kreek, Darman, and so much more. And people have been loving these items, all of you have been talking about them. Like all the UGC sucks now is riddled garbage. It's nice seeing a funny item people are actually excited for. And if you think about it, that's the main reason people like UGC in the first place. Funny meme items that Roblox himself wouldn't do. But anyways, looking to our next wave of scam going around. Recently, there have been ads on YouTube popping up with Roblox scams, and they even use people like Flamingo to trick people, and this could easily fool kids who don't know any better. If a kid sees this, they could just think it's Flamingo's video, or Flamingo's a part of this, so these are pretty bad. And it isn't even the first time I've seen something like this. I'm pretty sure something similar was happening to Kreek, correct me if I'm wrong, and in general inside the Roblox scene, we see people do this with MrBeast all the time. If you do see these, best thing is probably just report them so YouTube takes it down. And speaking of Flamingo, let's get into him being mad, kind of. He made a video recently where he talks about how UGC creators are using his name, branding, and assets in their items, and profiting off him, and how some of them are planning to be official to gain sales, which is pretty messed up. But Albert saw the funny side of this. Even though he called them out, he wasn't actually mad. He did mention he told one of them to take the item down though, which they did. So basically just don't steal. Let's get to our last story, which is just absurd. Recently, a Roblox player was actually arrested. Now the reason for why they arrested are pretty sensitive, so I won't go into great detail. But basically, he was roleplaying a pretty messed up act, which led to his arrest. Which is just insane. It should serve as a reminder that anything you do on the internet can come back to haunt you. What's even crazier is the person in the article is pretty young. And overall, the entire community is just shocked about this. Now here's the thing. I did a bit more research on the publishing company behind this article, and they don't seem too reliable, and also do run other fake news websites. But on the other hand, they do the stories that are factually right. And also, like, this seems pretty extensive to just make up. But I just want to throw it out there, that there's a chance that it could not be real. And if you enjoyed, check out for a Roblox game to be banned. See you in the next one.